I recently replayed all of the games of 2016. It was a great year for gaming, but how many of them are still good? From that year we have some great titles like Uncharted 4, Doom, Dark Souls 3, and many more I'm going to talk about. But also it's the only year of which you can play the Game of the Year winner. Well, kinda, cause Overwatch 2 is not a sequel anymore, but it's not the same as it was when it came out. And as always, every year has disappointments. So I'll try to cover everything, and for this personal review of 2016's games, I'll try to be as objective as possible, and I'll be comparing my list to the Game Awards a lot. And my choices are way better than any big game journalist anyway, so you better subscribe at this point. To be fair, the only game I was playing back in 2016 was Clash Royale. I didn't have a computer yet, and the only console I had was the Wii, which I wasn't using anymore for many years at that point. Before talking about my list, let's start with the general and personal disappointments. In 2016, those were Mafia 3, The Division, and No Man's Sky, which is good now, but I never played it because I don't like survivals. My personal disappointment, though, is definitely Fury, or however you pronounce that. It's a game where you move fast and parry a lot and nothing feels right, unfortunately. Also, before continuing to the list, a shout out to Stardew Valley. I really don't like farming sims, and Pokemon Go and Clash Royale that made 2016 the last big year for mobile games. So with all that out of the way, there's not much to say about it. It's a chill 2-hour long game, linear cinematic adventure with great atmosphere, beautiful art style and soundtrack. Not a game to replay, but still a nice experience. Superhot is a game where you got John Wick's combat and Matrix story. Like, imagine if those two movies had the same protagonist.
Wake the fuck up.
It's also a 2-hour game if you only play through the campaign. It has some extra modes, but I really didn't play those too much. It kinda gets repetitive after the campaign, but it's still okay. In Origami, you're a shadow ninja, and yes, this is a stealth game, but this is more action-focused compared to the slow-paced and boring stealth games. Here, you basically move through shadows by teleporting from shadow to another one, and it's really fun, to be honest. You got different shadow abilities, cool level design. It can be a bit clunky at times, but the art style is also amazing, and it has beautiful atmosphere, which unfortunately didn't translate to the sequel, which is shit, but that doesn't matter. It's not a 2016 game, but Origami, it's still very good. I really recommend it. Firewatch is a game where you walk, hike and climb around the forest with a radio and a map. You report unusual stuff to your supervisor through your walkie-talkie, and the conversations are funny and flirty, and the mystery that follows you since the beginning of the game results in a disappointing ending in my opinion. Still, absolutely worth playing the game. The art style is also beautiful. If it wasn't for the ending, it would have been higher, but it's still a very good game. I haven't played much of the online, so I'm only focusing on the story, which I really enjoyed playing for its variety. You got 6 main missions with different settings. In the first one, you got intense combat, and it's really cool because once you die with your character, with the soldier you're playing, it transitions to another one, and it does that throughout the entire level, and it's very cool, very memorable. Then you got a tank crew level. You play then as a pilot. You fight in the Alps, south of Italy, and the Arabian Desert. It's short but great, especially for its variety. And the realistic graphics still hold up well. Again, story only. I didn't play much of the online, and I mean, the story is actually a big deal. It's very good. It got great level design. The shooting and movement feels smooth. Combat is engaging for both the pilot guy and the Titan, and boss fights are nice as well. Fun fact, this game and Battlefield 1, both published by EA, were released just 7 days apart. Like, what were they thinking? This game is beautiful. It's a 3-hour long dark puzzle platformer with an incredible environmental narration and a crazy ending. Like in the Game Awards, it wins the best art direction for me as well, but it's not the best indie game, which it also won back then. I have even 2 better games for that spot, in fact. Uncharted 4 won 2 awards, Best Narrative and Best Performance to Nolan North, which I absolutely agree with. Many people are still mad with the fact Overwatch won the best game of the year over Uncharted, but let me tell you something, none of them are the best games of that year. Still, if I had to choose, I would have given it to Uncharted, but this game has a big flaw and it's the second half of the game. so basically the entire island section. Before that, you have an incredible presentation, different locations for each chapter, but after the incredible chasing scene, it starts to get incredibly repetitive. The game becomes just climbing and shooting only. No more puzzles unlike the first half, and sure, you might say the game is basically only climbing and shooting most of the times, but before the island, it's extremely well balanced between the two things, plus puzzles, and cool cutscenes with great character interactions. I love the game's story, it's absolute cinema, but I really wish they made the island section much shorter. And no, we don't need Uncharted 5. Dark Souls 3 lost the best RPG award to the fucking DLC of The Witcher 3. And even though I don't like RPG elements in this game, those being the stats, so basically the main focus of the game, I still love the combat, most of the bosses, the world design, and most of the areas. And the atmosphere is just incredible. So for me, it easily wins the best RPG game of 2016. Dishonored 2 won the Best Action-Adventure Game at the Game Awards. As much as I like this game, I know a better one for that same category. And unfortunately, I can't put this game higher because the story sucks, but the visuals and gameplay got a massive improvement over the first one. 2016 is the only year where I have two games I really like in the stealth genre. But again, like Origami, this is a very engaging and fast stealth, with very cool combat abilities, and to be honest, you don't even have to play this game stealthy at all. Just turn on the Doom music and start smacking everyone's ass. Hyper Light Drifter is one incredible game. The story is narrated through images and there is no readable text. It has great and well-balanced combat, smooth movement, a beautiful art style and world, exploration is great with tons of secrets to uncover, cool dungeons and bosses, and for that reason, I'm giving this game the Best Action Adventure of 2016 award. And not only for the visuals and the beautiful mysterious soundtrack, it's getting the Best Atmosphere award, which is not a real thing at the Game Awards show, but the atmosphere is a really important element in video games in my opinion, so it's getting that as well. I'm the type of guy that is really annoyed by the huge amount of roguelikes on the market. It feels like even my neighbor is making one at this point. But Enter the Gungeon is one of the first and still greatest games in that genre. I've been playing this game for years without ever finishing it. I was always amazed by the amount of different types of guns, but that was about it, until I just recently decided to finally sit down and get to the end. And I know it has multiple endings, but I at least defeated the final boss once, and it was an amazing experience. So Enter the Gungeon gets the Best Indie Game of 2016 award from me. The Best Game of the Year award in 2016 went to Overwatch, a game you can't even play today. After shutting down the original game, they went with its sequel and made it free to play, but it's not the same as it was originally. To be honest, I never played the original and just recently downloaded the game after the big update where they removed the 2, trying to make it more similar to the OG, and that's also one of the reasons I decided to start this series from this year out of all. As of right now, I only have about 10 hours, cause I only play it from time to time with some of my friends, shout out to some of my friends watching. And to be honest, I get the hype it got back then, but not to the point of winning the Game of the Year award. Right now, to me, it's a solid 6.5 out of 10. It's enjoyable, but gets boring quickly. I'll still keep it on my PC for now, but there are just way better games to play online in 2026, like the finals, and the ranked mode of the finals. Go play it, guys. Best online FPS ever. Doom is the real game of the year, winning also the best music and the best action game of the year of 2016. Doom still has some of the best gameplay, shooting and level design ever. I also started to get all the levels to 100% that led me to getting all the achievements for this game, which is pure nightmare. It took me almost 70 hours and most of the time went to the online playing against sweaty pros and cheaters, because 2 achievements are a stupid grind. But that is just me cause I'm crazy. No one ever cared for the online modes, even though they're not that bad. With the list done, let me know in the comments your opinions. What is your game of the year? And what is your ranking and why? So, thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!